guys, I'm back one more time. I'm that guy from South Carolina, Columbia to be exact. They call him Drummer 1980 if you don't know who he is. I hope you're having a good day today, guys. And if that's not the case, ask yourself why. Because after all, remember, happiness is an inside job. And it will always be an internal affair. But guys, we back today again. I want to call your attention to a few things. So there will be several topics, guys. So just stay tuned and get your popcorn. And we finna have the conversation, the uncomfortable conversations that most people dare not touch. I'm going to call your attention to the screen, guys. I'm not going to even preface or qualify anything. Listen.
The video is pretty disturbing right from the beginning. It shows a staff member at Walnut Grove High School write out the N-word with one letter missing. Then in the video, you hear a student off camera shout out the final letter. R. The person at the front of the classroom then completes writing the racial slur, while some of the students whose faces we blurred cheer and laugh. The video then abruptly ends. There was a lot of laughter in the video. Why do you think some of the kids thought it was funny?
Because they knew that it was probably embarrassing. There was black kids in the classroom.
Tuesday, we spoke with Adriana Wyatt by phone. She says the daughter of a family friend recorded the incident last week. Both Adriana and her mother reposted the video.
People need to be held accountable for that. It's not okay to make these students feel a certain type of way while they're in your classroom.
We reached out to the Walton County School District. In a statement, a district spokesperson wrote, quote, Walton County School District is aware of the video that is circulating and we are investigating. The individual involved is no longer employed with the Walton County School District.
Because he probably got these students thinking it's cool to say that. They probably saying it now.
People who shared the video with me named the person seen writing the word in the video, but we have not been able to independently confirm that information. Still, parents here in the area tell me they're both shocked and disappointed.
People actually lost their lives behind that word. People went to jail behind that word. It's nothing to joke about.
The craziness and the egregious behavior that we oftentimes see coming from the dominant society. And people say, oh, there is nothing going on in 2025. We post racism and all that. That's a lie. That's a misnomer. Don't never believe that, guys, because nothing has changed. The only thing what changed is the methods. But the principle and the foundation is laid. And don't you never forget that, because some of y'all try to think, oh, my financial situation has gotten a little better, so everything is fine. Don't fool yourself. Don't fool yourself. That's a Jedi mind trick. Oh, look at Oprah. Look at Michael Jordan. Look at Michael Jackson. Look at the football player. Look at the baseball player. Look at the basketball player. Look at the rappers. It can't be racist. You seeing this happen over and over again. Somebody is always want to call you out some type of racial epithet. And it's not so much about calling you something. It's about the ideology that's behind calling you something. If it was just some trailer park hillbillies calling you racial slurs, that's one thing. But as you can see, this is a teacher. Huh? This is a teacher. We have seen newscasters do it, congressmen, senators, doctors, policemen. They everywhere. It's not just relegated to somebody with a rebel flag, some mouth-fropping white supremacist calling you. No. It's the people that feel like those people, but they operate with suits and ties on them. And that's why we call it a system. It's the ideology. It's not so much the word, it's the ideology that comes with the word. Do you understand that? See, people try to act dumb whenever it comes to black folks. Everybody know what this is right here. Whenever they see it, some people want to turn a blind eye to. I don't turn blind eyes to racism. Because these people are over you in your banking, your education, your businesses, huh? Everything that involves you, people that have this mindset hovers and rule over you. So they pick who they want to come up higher. It's not about talent. It's not about intelligence. It's not about who is the best and the brightest. It's not about that. They pick and choose and select who they bring up. And that, ladies and gentlemen, in of itself is white supremacy. You understand? Let me show y'all this right here. KTLA, a news station in Los Angeles. They tweeted this here, guys. They tweeted the N-word right here, guys, okay? Shout out to I Expose Racism Pedos. Shout out to that channel. Go check them out on Twitter, guys. The news people said that KTLA experienced a technical error while adding language filters to our social media account, resulting in an offensive word being accidentally shared. We are appalled and apologize that this occurred. So it was the computer fault, I suppose. Not the operator, but it's the computer fault. Understand something, guys. Computers are programmed, if that's the case. But we all know the lie. We all understand the lie. We have seen news anchors get on there. Dr. Martin Luther King. I'm King. The Los Angeles Lakers. We have seen this over and over, time and time and again. See, this is what you're dealing with. Do anybody believe that this was a mistake, guys? I'm just asking you a fair question. Now, this ties into something else. The guy from Texas, Karmelo Anthony, the one that defended himself according to the evidence so far that we have received. According to the evidence, he defended himself against Austin Metcalf, okay, and his brother. Okay, the judge has dropped the bond from $1 million to $250,000, guys. And the gentleman is safely home. And a lot of people is losing their cotton picking minds. I want y'all to just go on Twitter. If you don't believe me, just go on Twitter and just type in the search bar, Karmelo Anthony, and just read the comments in the posts. These people are not just in no sense of the word. That's why I don't argue with people. Because these people are not just. They filter everything through white supremacy lenses. Now, if you look at the Daniel Penny case and you compare the two, the first thing they're going to say, well, it's different. Okay, so let's put this in perspective. Daniel Penny, seen mentally ill, 120 pounds, Michael Jackson impersonator. They said he was making threats on the train. He walked from the other side of the train, walked up behind the guy. The guy didn't touch nobody. They said he broke the social contract, according to what they say. He snuck up behind him and choked him to death. And they say he was justified. Okay? And we all know that's a kangaroo court system. We know that. There is no two ways about it. We don't have to argue that point. Okay, now in Texas, this guy was up under a tent. Doesn't matter whether it was their school tent. You at a track meet. People mingle. But according to many sources, that Karmelo just walked up under the tent. He was on his phone. It was raining. There was somebody else up under the tent as well, according to sources. And those two brothers accosted him, came up and told him to get up and move and put their hands on him. He told them, he gave them a verbal warning, according to the sources, according to the police report as well. He gave them a verbal warning. Don't put your hands on me, man. Now, hold on. Stop right there. Compare that with the Daniel Penny case in New York. Jordan Neely didn't touch nobody. Now, this guy, Austin Metcalf, put his hands on Karmelo. So he's in worse shape as far as the law by putting your hands on him. Because you have no right to touch anybody. Do you understand that? You have no right to put your hands on somebody if he felt like Karmelo was doing something out of pocket, or he was in the wrong area, or whatever the case was. Who gave him the right to go up and forcibly move him? He should have went and got the authorities, teacher, the coaches, anybody. They could have rectified the situation and he would have still been living. But according to the sources, he put his hands on him. He warned him. And then he left and came back again. And Karmelo told, if you put your hands on me again, you gonna find out. Don't put your hands on me. Leave me alone. And they say he grabbed him. If the roles were reversed, we all know how this would play out. We all know how this would play out. That's why I don't deal with white supremacists, because they always have a slant, a bias to them. If we know this was a white man or either a white teenager or what have you, and he would have did the exact same thing, everybody would be saying he was justified. And you know it, and I know it. Everybody would be saying they accosted him. Two bigger black guys accosted him, sitting up under a tent. He was on his phone and they accosted him and he defended himself. But since the shoe was on the other foot, black people are not allowed or allocated the same laws as the white folks are. And we're not doing this color-coded justice system. We not doing that in 2025. We not doing that. No, sir. If it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. Okay? And people online absolutely going insane. Y'all just go on there. They saying now that black people got black privilege. People will say anything whenever they get upset, because they can't fathom the idea that a black person defended himself against a white person. And the crazy thing is, they saying, well, y'all bringing race into it. First of all, when it first happened, I was on Twitter. I didn't even know what was going on, guys. I was going down my timeline and I was seeing, oh, a white kid asked a black kid politely to move and he just hauled off and just killed somebody. I'm like, what? But I noticed a pattern. They was under these Matt Walsh posts and different people posts that I know that are associated with these hate groups and all that, right? So I said, let me find out what's going on. So as time passed and the information started coming out, I was like, oh, I see what they upset about. A black man was defending himself. He wasn't bothering anybody. He was minding his business. According to people there, he was minding his business. They came up accosting him. The man feared for his life. If they two people threatening me and not only threaten, but put their hands on me physically, where's the problem? See, so guys, tell me what y'all think. I'm glad he's home. I'm glad that young man is home. And y'all watch out for these black puppets that's standing next to him too, because we got some questions. We might talk about that later. But this look like Black Lives Matter 2.0. D-Ray McKesson. Do anybody remember him? The one that had on that jacket and them people made him to look like the Planet of the Apes? Him. Guys, be aware. That's all that I'm going to tell you. Just be aware. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe, so to speak. Okay? But guys, tell me what y'all think in the video. Hit the subscribe button and come on back to see me, because we have these conversations on this side. Because I'm not going to sit here and just put my head there. Well, the justice system may prevail. If it do prevail, that's good. But these people want to railroad this young man, guys. That's what they want to do. But there are a lot of people watching this case. And I think that it would be wise of them to do the right thing and let justice prevail, because there probably would be some civil unrest behind this. I'm thinking that there would be a lot of civil unrest. Is it worth it to them? I don't know. But guys, until next time, peace. And remember, there is more.